Hello everyone, Toons United here, and welcome to a LEGO Star Wars set review, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the Hoth Attack set. Alright, so as always I'm going to start off with the build of the set, which actually surprised me in terms of its size, because right now it doesn't look too huge. And then right here they have a clip that holds this in place, which you can pull this out, and the whole terrain just kind of unfolds, and then it becomes massive. It could barely even fit into the shot here. But I think that's really cool. A very nice design, and it all flows together rather smoothly. This set, on the whole, is very much a play set. It is not very good for display because there's so much stuff here that just doesn't work on a display set. The colors kind of clash a tad bit, mostly just the gray and the white. And I don't mind the sand too much, because that kind of makes sense, and the stone does too, but I don't know. The turret itself is massive. Again, it barely fits into the shot. I think it looks good, but again, it's a little bit too big, and you can spin it with this knob in the back, which actually I think is very cool. It taught me how to do this, which is nice. It can rotate all the way around, full 360, and then in the top of the turret, you actually have a place where you can seat your minifigs, which is cool. It's kind of hard to see, but that kind of just looks like this. If I can get one. Yeah, it sort of simulates how it would look. Man, this thing is really big, and the whole set was only $25, which is actually a very nice price for this. The reason it looks so massive is because it uses such a large number of small parts which make up the terrain. They also have a sticker here to make that control panel piece, which I think looks nice. They have one sticker actually on the front of this, which I think is weird because on the back there's no sticker, but you know, I think that's fine. And then you do have the spring-loaded shooters, which obviously can shoot. Man, it's powerful. But that's actually kind of it for this. A very enjoyable build, but very much a playset, not, I feel, built for display. Alright, so that's it for the build of the set, and now let's move on to the minifigs. Also, really quick, they do have this nice turret with a stud shooter brick on the end, so it can fire. Very cool. And it's nice to get one of these. All of the previous ones have been either oversized or too small, and I think this one they've done the best job. So I just wanted to show you guys that, because that is part of the set, and I think it's actually very cool. Okay, so the first minifigure in the set is the Imperial Snowtrooper, and then on the right is the Viper Probe Droid build. Now, I think that the Imperial Snowtrooper is a pretty big improvement from the original 2007. Personally, I like the old hats better that they had on, because this one, I mean, it just looks so big. I think it's more accurate, and it's cool. I like it a lot, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. And then the build on the back for the backpack, I think it looks good too. But again, I would prefer just the old one-piece helmet that they had that had the backpack. But still, a very nice minifig, and massable too. And then they also include the white waist cape or comma on the bottom of him, near his hips, which I think is great. I always like getting cloth pieces, especially when they're for troopers and things like that. The Viper Probe Droid build is actually really nice, and probably the best in terms of scale. Very accurate looking, and just overall a very cool looking build, and very actually massable because they had lots of them in the Imperial Army. Alright, so that's it for these two minifigs, and now let's move on to the last two. Okay, so the final minifigs you get in the set are Hoth Han Solo and a Hoth Rebel Trooper. And previously, this Han Solo was exclusive to the polybag they had back in 2013. Now he is in two sets, which is the UCS Hoth Attack set and this Hoth Attack set. So I think it's great to get him, and the Rebel Soldier's a nice inclusion as well, because we don't have a lot of sets with him, so it's nice to get him, and he actually looks much better than his original. The originals were all tan, these ones are more accurate because they are all white, which I think is great. He also has a very generic face, which helps when making an army, and I think Han Solo looks much better than his original, much more accurate to the movie. Unfortunately, they did not include a hairpiece for this Han Solo, which I think they released in that year, which is kind of sad because it would have been awesome to get that. But he looks really good, and I like his torso also, and they both also have metallic printing on there, which is nice. There's a lot of detail in his torso, if you can see. It's kind of hard to see. And on the backs, not much to see. It's kind of weird Han Solo has his hood down on the back. I don't know why that is just, eh. And then on the back of the Rebel Trooper, there is no alternate face. I'm going to see if I can show you their back printing a little bit better. Han Solo does have an alternate face, which is kind of his happy face, which is nice. Oops. Man, just built these, so there we go. Not much to see, but this is going to cheat a little bit. This is how Han Solo looks with that on. But yeah, that is it for these two minifigs. I think that they are great inclusions. I think the big ticket item here is Han Solo, as he was only, again, available in those two little things, the polybag and the UCS set, which would have been really, really expensive. It's nice to get him in such a cheap set. Alright, so that's it for the minifigs and this set. Alright, so that's it for my thoughts on this set. If you have any you would like to share, please feel free to do so down in the comments below. That's all I have for you guys right now, so I hope you all have enjoyed. I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.